since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the mule.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're underway in Atlanta. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. And that throw just too high for him. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That finds Ayuk complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He's on the move. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Running left, it's Pierce. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Trying for it with Penix. He connects downfield on 4. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Gotta keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
At the 36-yard line.
Another carry for him. The ball is out. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
On 1st down, Hurts throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Penix on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. White on 1st and goal. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. It's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun, Penix. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Returns looking good so far. He's still going! And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Penix now on first down. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Buccaneers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Penix working from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Here's Penix. He runs it up to midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing Penix. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits his running back. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Hardy on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down, it's Penix. Brought in by Ayuk. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right?